this session we discuss about the array variable. Ordinary variable can hold only one value at a time. If we try to assign another value, the existing value is replaced by new value. So it has only one value. Array variable can hold more value at a time. An array variable can hold more value at a time. So if we want to reduce the number of variable and reduce the complexity of the program, the easy to accessing the variable, we can apply array variable. By the help of array variable, we can reduce the complexity of the program. Very easy to access the variable, that is input, output at the time of processing. It is very easy to accessing. For example, we want to get input for 50 students. 5 subject marks are 50 students. But including roll number, each student requires 6 variables. So what are the total number of variables? 6 by 50, 300 variables. If we want to declare the 300 variables, just we put integer a, b, c up to z. So it is a 26 variable. Then we declare int a1, a2 up to z1. This is also 26 variable. So if we want to complete the 300 variable, that is variable declaration, so it occupies more lines of the program. Then at the time of accessing, like input or output and calculation, we cannot able to find the specific variable easily without the index table. If we want to find this third subject mark of 7th student, how it is possible? That is, we declare a1, a2, a3 like that. Then if we want to get the input for 300 variables, we put scan of percentage d, then appropriate variables. So that scan statement is also very lengthy, or it increase the number of statements. Scan of statement is increase. So the number of statement, number of variable increase, the program complexity automatically increase. The program execution time is also increase. So to reduce the complexity of the program, to reduce the execution time, to reduce the hardness of accessing variable, array variable are introduced. Array variable can hold more value at a time, so in a single variable. So this is the specialty of array variable. So array variable have more types. Then the memory mapping also differ from ordinary variable. So the features and application of array variable now we discuss through some very good PowerPoint presentations. Arrays variable can store only one value at a time, but array variable can store more value at a time. Arrays are classified into 3 types: one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array, multi-dimensional array. One-dimensional array. The syntax of one-dimensional array is, first we put data type, then we give a variable name, within the bracket we give value, that is total number of location. The size represents the total number of location. This one is a data type, it is a variable name. Already we know about the construction rule of variable name. That is within 1 to 8 characters, that is alphabets, numerics, only underscore, no other special symbols are not allowed. So now in example, integer a of 5. So the data type is integer. A is a variable name. The 5 is a total number of locations, that is integer A of 5. So it allocate 5 integer location. Each location require 2 bytes. So total 10 bytes allocated in the name of A. This is the memory mapping of the single dimensional array. In A of 0, it start with 0th location, it's end with 4. Because total number of location is 5. So it start with 0, end with 4. If the total number of location is 10, it start with 0, end with 9. The total number of location is n, it start with 0, end with n minus 1. So totally 4 values. Totally 5 values, that is A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. A of 0 equal to 20. Now the value of 20 is assigned to A of 0th location. Then we assign 24, 34, 55, 66. So all values are assigned to the appropriate locations. That is A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4 is a location name. The A is a variable name for whole memory. So only one variable name for the whole memory. But each and every location has a specific location name. This is the index value. A of 0 is a 0th index. A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4. So each and every variable is addressed by operating system at the time of booting. So at the time of compilation, so it requests memory for the variables. So based on the memory availability, the operating system will allocate the memory by the help of address only. So that address is 700 for the 0th location, 702 for A of 1, 704 for A of 2. So 700 and 701, each and every byte has a integer address. So that address has given by operating system at the time of booting. So 700, 701, that is 2 bytes. Each location has 2 bytes because it is integer type. So each location requires 2 bytes, and the first byte is 700, then 701. The second location 702, 703, 704, 705, 706, 708, 706, 707, 708, 709. But the starting byte address is the whole location address for accessing purpose only. It takes the first, because it has 2 bytes. The first location has 2 bytes because it is an integer variable. So the first byte address is 700. The second byte address is 701. For internal accessing process, operating system and take only 700. For internal process, in C compiler, take only 700 is the address of A of 0. But internally, it allocates 700 and 701. In an array variable, it has continuous memory location. 700, 702, 704, 706. These are all the address. This is a continuous address location. In ordinary variable, it is not possible. For example, if we declare int a comma b, so the a has 2 bytes, b has 2 bytes. The address of a is 500. The address of b is not the continuous address, that is 502. It may be anything. If we declare ordinary variable integer a comma b, so a occupy one location, b occupy one location, that is 2 bytes. Each location has 2 bytes. That address of a is 100, but the address of b 800. It does not any continuation in ordinary variable, but in array variable it continuously allocate the memory. This is also one of the difference between ordinary variable and array variable. If we declare more than one variable, more than one ordinary variable, it is not allocate continuous address. We cannot able to predict the address by the help of one variable address. In array variable, we can predict the address by the help of one location address. If we know the 700, we can easily find out the next location plus 2 bytes 702. If we want to find the last location, the total number of size is 5. So that is fourth location. If you want to find the address of fourth location, this location, suppose if you know the first address 700, we simply add 4 location, means each location has 2 bytes. So 4 into 2, 8 bytes. We simply add 700 plus 8, 708. In ordinary variable, it's not continuously allocate the memory. So we cannot able to find by the help of another variable address. We cannot predict the address of one variable by the help of another variable. We can also initialization at the time of declaration. This is declaration. This is a declaration. This is initialization. We can also do like this. That is the time of declaration. We can initialize the values. So this is also assigned. This value is a first value, so it's assigned to a of 0, then a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4, and like that. So this is also valid. Here no value is there. At the time of declaration and initialization, both are in a single statement. It's not required. That total number of location value is not required, because in right side of the equal sign, so totally 5 value is there. Based on that 5 value, so it allocate the memory 5 locations, that is 10 bytes. It's allocated to 0th location, first location, second, third, and fourth. This is the example program to understand the single dimensional array. In this program, we find the result for given 2 subject mark for 5 students. The total number of students is 5. We want to get 2 subject mark with roll number. So each student require 3 variable. For 5 students, we need 5 into 3, 15 variables. If we use ordinary variable, first we declare 15 variables. Then we access the 15 variables for input, output, and process. So it will lead to complexity. That's why we are applying array variable. So in this program, integer r of 5, s1 of 5, s2 of 5, I. So it allocate 5 locations in the name of r. Then another 5 integer location in the name of s1, and another 5 integer location for s2. This is an ordinary integer variable, so it has only 2 bytes. So the size of r is 10 bytes, s1 is 10 bytes, s2 is 10 bytes. So each has 5 locations. In r of 0th location, in r of 0 is a roll number for first student. In s1 of 0, subject 1 mark of first student. In s2 of 0, the subject 2 mark of first student. So we allocate 5 locations for roll number, subject 5 location for s1 and 5 location for s2. Just we give the information to the user by using printf statement, and that is enter it display at the time of execution. It will display like enter roll number, subject 1, subject 2, marks, and question mark. So after that we use one for loop. It execute 5 times. first it's enter, the I value, the initial value of I is 0, then it's compare with 0 less than 5, the condition is true, then it, get the value for 3 locations, that is R of 0, the value of I is 0, so R of 0, S1 of 0, S2 of 0, R has totally 5 locations, S1 has 5 locations, S2 has 5 locations. In 0th location, it get, suppose we enter the like this 100, it's stored to R of 0, the 55 is stored to S1 of 0, 67 will store to S2 of 0. So if we type 3 values, then we press enter key, it continues the loop. I increase by 1, so the new value of I is 1. It's a condition, 1 less than 5, condition true. So it get value for R of 1, S1 of 1, S2 of 1. The cursor is wait to get the value at the time of execution. So the cursor is wait. We enter 3 values 101, 40, 65. That 101 is assigned in R of 1 location. 40 is S1 of 1. 65 is S2 of 1. In similar way, then loop continue. The I values 2. It allocate R of 2, S1 of 2, S2 of 2. In similar way, then R of 4, S1 of 4, S2 of 4 up to 4. Then the I value change to 5, the condition is false, 5 less than 5 condition is false, it's come out the loop. So it get 5 set of values, there are 5 students. Then after come out the loop, it will give information to the user, that is it display roll number. In new line, it display roll number. In second tab position, it display sub 1. In another tab position, it display sub 2. The next tab position, it display result. Then it start a new for loop. The initial value of I is 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Then it display R of 0 value. New line, it display R of 0 value. In next tab position, S1 of 0. In next tab position, S2 of 0. What are the value of R of 0? R of 0 is 100. It display 100. Next tab position 55. Next tab position 67. So then it check the 2 value. S1 of 0 is greater than or equal to 50. What is the value of S1? In this case 55. 55 is greater than or equal to 50. Condition is true. Then S2 of 0 is greater than 50. What are the value of S2 of 0 in this case? 67. So 67 greater than or equal to 50 is also true. So the first condition 55 greater than or equal to 50 is true. Then 67 is also greater than or equal to 50 is true. The both are true. By logical AND operation, both are true, only true. Otherwise it is false. So first condition, second condition both are true. So it executes the true portion. That is pass. It display pass. So it display pass. Then it come to the closing brace of for loop, then execute the for loop. The value I change to 1. The condition is 1 less than 5, condition is true. It print another set of values, that is R of 1, S1 of 1, S2 of 1. Then it compare the news that is S1 of 1, S2 of 1, that is 101. 40 is greater than or equal to 50, 65 is greater than or equal to 50. The second condition is true, the first condition is false, so the entire condition is false. So the display fail. Then it continue the loop. Then it print another set of value, that is 1 or 78, 80. Then it check the value, that is 80, 78 is greater than or equal to 50, 80 is, the condition is true, it display false. Then it get another set of value 103, 90, 85. The both subject marker in 90 and 85, the condition is greater than 50, the condition is true, it display pass. Then continue the loop. The value of I is 4. So it get and print the fourth location value, that is 104, 85, 75. Then it check the value, 85 is greater than or equal to 50, then 75 is greater than or equal to 50. The condition is true, so it display pass. Then it continue the for loop. Now the value of I is 5. The 5 less than 5, condition false. It comes out the loop. Then it terminate the main function program. So this is the example for single dimensional array.